This is Jacob with Truth News. We're at 5th and Broadway. It looks like Broadway. I'm here with Tommy, and we're here to bring you some more news. What we're doing is we're looking for people to talk to us about their opinion about Obama, their opinion about the banking system, their opinion about the economy, their opinion about 9/11. Well, what do you think, Tommy? What do you think about 9/11, bro?
I think the Jewish weren't there when the bomb went off, when the planes crashed, collided into the Twin Towers.
Wait a minute, you just said because the Jews weren't there.
The Jews weren't there. They were supposed to be there, and they took the day off.
Like the Zionists, you mean?
They took the day off. The Jews had a feeling something was going to happen. The Jews decided to go that day. So the Twin Towers went down.
Mysteriously,
the Jewish knew something was going to happen.
Somehow
Bush knew something was going to happen, but how can we accuse a president, a United States president, how can we accuse him if we don't have any proof? But the president, I think he was involved in it, and the Jews knew about it. So I think that was their lucky day. That was their lucky day to live. So the Jewish people, they lived. They're having a good time. The people there, they died. There was a lot of people in the business there. Jehovah's Witness had a business there in the Twin Towers. A lot of corrupted drug dealers had business there in the Twin Towers. They had a business. A lot of people, a lot of companies that.
No, 9/11, man. You got any?
No. I'm from New York.
Oh, yeah, no, nothing crazy.
I was there when it happened, and I know a lot of people who died in the buildings.
This is very serious. This is a very serious documentary.
So when people go around saying crazy things about 9/11, I want them to know that a lot of people had to be there, who work in the restaurants, work in the kitchens, working in hospitality, had to be there at a certain time.
Yes, sir.
So when they with the work, they had no idea that those planes were going to crash into the building, and the fact that I keep hearing this conspiracy theories. It was not a conspiracy theory. It was a violent act towards America, and America responded and been responding for more than 8 years now.
All right, so let me get this straight. You feel like that Bin Laden did it?
I feel like it was all a setup for us to go to Iraq, Kuwait, and all those countries who have oil.
I agree. Okay, then, no, I agree with you. Thank you. This guy gets it. All right. No, he agrees with this. He agrees with it. He said that he feels like our government did that so that they could have the right to go in and get to Iraq, and that's what I'm getting. That's how I feel. I've done my homework for like. Shit, it's been, I think, 13 years of homework, of doing all my homework, and that's what I come up with.
I think the war has to do about religious organizations, religious groups.
Yes.
I think the war was all about religious war. That's what it was all about, religious war.
Religious, yes.
Religious
politics
war.
And religion.
Politics, religious, and what happened to that country, after they took over, the United States took over the country, they took over their diamonds. The diamonds, the money they had, they took over everything.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, it's true.
A star is born.
That's right. A star is born. You are on YouTube, sir, and millions of people will see this video. This is a big video. I am an editor. I'm a video editor, sir. You have no idea. You are a star. You are a star right now. You don't even know. Come on, let's go. So,
I think that the Jewish, they knew that it was going to happen, it was going to occur in the Twin Towers, and the Jewish were supposed to work that day, and they decided not to come in because they knew something was going to happen in the Twin Towers. They just smelled it, So, how did they know? Who told them? Who knows? But they weren't there. So they weren't there to work that day when the Twin Towers was supposed to go down.
Yeah, so I mean, how the heck did they know? You have to ask yourself, how did these guys know? I mean, what made them decide to get out of that building way in advance?
No, they didn't show up.
They didn't even show up. They didn't even show up that day.
They were supposed to show up, but they didn't show up. Why?
So why don't we take a minute out, get the mainstream media to find out the people that didn't show up to the World Trade Center and their affiliation with Zionism, because it's not really the Jews. There's Jews and there's Zionist Jews. So you have to understand, there's good Jews and there's bad Jews. The good Jews are good, and the Zionists are the evil ones. They're like, they're not even Jewish, they're fake Jews. So we got to be careful with that. We don't want to offend them. We don't want to offend honest, good people, you know what I mean? So, because the evil people are hiding behind the religion of the Jewish people. They're not even Jewish. So we have to be careful the way when we say that. We don't want to offend innocent people. So, all right, we'll take a break.